welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, hello, my name is Megan, and today I'm going to do my weekly spending tracker for week 5 of my September budget. I have decided to do 6 weeks of budgeting in August, so leading up into September, it starts right on the 1st, so I hope that makes sense. I hope it doesn't confuse you guys. This is my daily spending tracker and my weekly spending tracker. These sheets are my budget sheets from my Etsy shop. It's called BudgetQueenShop, so go check it out if you are interested in these pages. We're going to be looking at this section here where it says week 5, where the line is that starts my week 6, so don't look at this stuff here. I'm sorry I didn't get to film yesterday. We went out of town for a much needed family trip. I hope you guys understand that even though I had a Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday schedule, this was the only day that I missed, and I hope you guys understand that I made it up to you guys today and that I am sorry. I'm just going to write in the date that this is from. So this was from the 21st to the 27th. 21st to 27th. I do Friday to Thursday, just so you know. And then I'm going to write in all my categories and then we'll get started. So groceries, gas, eating out, my husband's spending, my spending, kids, household, and other. So if you watched my week 1 to week 4 weekly check-ins, you'd know that I was pretty tight on the budget leading up to these next 2 weeks, and as you can see, I did not hold back on the spending. It wasn't really necessarily I went out and just spent a lot of money. We had a lot of groceries to get. Every 2 weeks we do a big stock up and it ends up being like $300 to $400. It's just the way it is here and how much my family eats. And honestly, last week I had a terrible week. If I'm just being honest with you guys, I did not have a good week at all. So a lot of my spending reflects that, like all the eating out and stuff. That was like coffees to even like keep me awake from not sleeping and stuff like that. So it's hard to explain to you guys my spending, but I hope you guys understand that things happen behind the camera as well. I'm not perfect and I'm just trying to cope with things that happen in life. So I am an emotional spender, but I'm trying to cut that down. And I hope you guys can understand that. So sorry that all my categories are going to be over. In my category balance, I am way over and I've spent way too much money this week, and even leading up to week 6, just way too much spending. So I hope you guys don't mind that my spending is horrific. All of my categories are over budget and I'm just trying to cope with life. So anyways, let's just get started into this chaos of spending. First, I do groceries. I'm just going to do this spent here and then I'll flip to my weekly spending tracker for the week 1 to 4 and then show you guys the category balances. So groceries, we have $130.94 there. We have a stock up here at $51.33 and then a big shop again, $185.36. We needed stuff like spaghetti sauce, potatoes, cheese, meat, you know, like all of the expensive things that you don't want to pay for all at once. We had to. So that was a lot. So $367.63. For gas here, we just filled up my vehicle in week 4, but my sister-in-law took me to my appointment out of town for my procedure. I don't want to really get into details about that. It was just for my throat and my stomach and stuff, not a big deal, but she took me, so I gave her $50 for gas. It's about an hour and 15 minutes away, so she took me there and back, and she was away from her daughter all day, which is my niece, but I felt really bad and I wanted to thank her so much. And she's also the one that I talked about in my previous video, the single mom, and she's really strict on her spending as well, so I wanted to give her that $50 to say thank you so much, because she had to be there in town with me for like 6 hours. It was a full day event, so I really wanted to thank her for that. So eating out, we have $9.85 there, we have $8.02 there, and I think that was it. That's pretty good. So $17.87. We didn't spend anything for allowances, thank God, because we don't need to be. And nothing for kids. I mean, I could have accidentally put this $51.33 as groceries, but it could have been something for the kids. I'm not really strict on like making sure to break down every single thing. As long as it's tracked, you know? I hope that makes sense. So let's just move on to household. I know that most of it was like those big waterproof tubs. It was for my kids' sentimental things, so I wanted to make sure it was waterproof, and it's going in our basement that is just like a crawl space, so I wanted to make sure they were protected. So I think that was like $80, and then we had to get some cleaning supplies, and then as well as our like plug-in for our AC unit in our kitchen like blew up and like turned all black, and it was just, I can't explain it. It was just like we needed to replace the whole entire plug in the wall. So that was a lot of it too. I'm like super, I don't have the receipt, so I can't look at it, but that's all that went on for household. It was a very expensive week for household, so $98.29. Oh, for other, these expenses here were the plug-in. Sorry, I thought I'd put that as household, but I put it as other. I don't know why I put it as other, but yeah, these were replacing the outlet that like blew up, and then the AC unit plug, we had to like cut it off and like put a new one on. So yeah, that was a little crazy. I thought our house was gonna burn down. Thank God it didn't. My husband's like, yeah, it was like seconds away from like going up in flames, and then my father-in-law was like, no, you're good. It stopped itself from like going up in flames. So it was scary to come home to, that's for sure. But everything is okay. We just have the worst luck ever. Thankfully, we do have the money for those repairs and all those very expensive expenses. So just so you know, we do not go into debt for any of our expenses. We reflect this money on income that comes in, so don't worry about us overspending. It is our fault, but we make sure our butts are covered with income. Anyways, so I'll flip to the weekly spending tracker. You can see the week 4. We're gonna base this off of the category balance from last week. So what I do is take $226.20 and then subtract $367.63, and that's how you get the new category balance moving into week 6. So this is where everything turns negative. Yeah, I know it's gonna frustrate you guys. It frustrates me. So hopefully we could just live and learn from this week and move on. I'm trying not to get anxiety and become like, you know, anxious or depressed over my budget, because money is everything to me, because it's changing our entire family's lives and improving our future. So especially with Budget Queen, like my page, I focus on our money a lot, and when it's not going the right direction that I want it to be, I get very overwhelmed, and I'm trying not to do that. I'm trying to just learn from this experience and just move on. So I hope you guys can move on with me and keep me motivated, because man, was this a tough week. I wish I could like get into it, but it's very personal. So I hope you guys can understand just the struggle that I've been through, and I hope you guys can move forward with me. So $41.28, I subtracted 50, we're negative $8.72. For eating out, we were negative $11.86. I spent $17.87, so we were negative $29.73. And now for the allowances and the kids, I'm just going to copy these numbers over here because we didn't spend anything. So negative $65.01, negative $57.08, negative 43.84. And then we take 1308, subtract 98.29, and we are negative 85.21. And then for other, we were negative 17.84, subtract 89.47, and we are negative 107.31. So we are negative a total of 538.33, which is horrible. I feel disgusting about it, but again, I'm starting a new month on the 1st. So this is actually going to be a short week. I'm going to do the 28th to the 31st. I'm going to write that in right now. 28th to 31st. I'm going to film that sometime this week because I am getting paid on the 1st. That will start my new budget for September. So for 4 days, we'll have some spending. I mean, I've already written in the expenses that we had for this weekend because we went out of town, and that is why I didn't film yesterday. So we have a lot of spending going on already. So I will check in with you guys probably early this week doing this weekly check-in. Please let me know what kind of video schedule you guys want me to be on. Did you like the Tuesday, Thursday, Saturdays, or do you want me to change it up? I thought the video schedule was really good. My views and my watch time minutes went down, so I don't know if you guys are liking the sporadic post anytime videos, or if you do like the scheduled videos. So please let me know in the comments below. I really need to know what you guys rather see from me. I know I like the video schedule because I don't get overwhelmed. I do get off days and then I have film days, so for me it's nice, but I want to make sure that you guys are liking when the videos come out. So yeah, let me know about that. Anyways guys, that is it for this video. If you do like these check-ins, please subscribe and like this video so I know that I should keep making them. I think for this week I will film like Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday as normal, and then get your opinions about the schedule. If you guys don't want to schedule, or if you guys do want the upload schedule, I'll look at the comments below and ask you guys on Instagram. So yeah, I hope you guys are excited for the videos this week, and I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Bye. If you walking